Time now for the capital city. Call them the Delhi Capitals, call them Delhi Daredevils. Brilliant start to the IPL. They had a great time in the first couple of years. And then suddenly a period where nothing seemed to go right. Now they're seeing green shoots, a little revival, but I must admit, and I'm being completely honest, this was the one franchise we struggled with the most. I struggled with the most to find their 5 big moments, and that must seem strange given some of the players who've passed through their ranks. What are the top 5? And while we're doing this, you make your own top 5 as well. This is number 5. Where are we going? Where are we going? Right, they're playing against the Deccan Chargers. 142 to get, and they get those in 13 overs. What does Virender Sehwag do? Gee, it was great fun watching Virender Sehwag in the early days of the IPL. Sehwag 94 of 41 balls. He took 30 runs of 1 over from Andrew Simons. As I said, it was great fun watching Sehwag. Delhi Daredevils in those days was so defined by Virender Sehwag. So that was number 5, right? What have we got for number 4? Number 4 is the story of 2 South Africans. For the ones who've come in recently into the IPL, Kagiso Rabada in that super over, yorking Andre Russell. What a moment it was. Rabada, the bright young fast bowler, Russell demolishing everything inside, and then that yorker for the ages. The more sustained performance actually came from Morne Morco. That year, we're talking 2012, I think, and it was one of those rare years where the Firozshah Kotla put out a beautiful wicket. I don't think I've ever seen a wicket like that at the Kotla before or after. Lovely, bouncy. Morne Morco was leading wicket taker that year, and he was just unstoppable. It was wonderful watching Morne Morco play there in 2012. It was just a little sidelight, one of the most inexplicable moments in the history of the IPL. They then go to play the qualifiers, the playoffs rather, against Chennai Super King, and suddenly there's no Morne Morco. Sunny Singh played. Remember Sunny Singh? Never understood that one, still haven't, all these years later. Okay, what's number 3? Wonderful moment. Young Delhi Capitals playing against Gujarat Lions. They've got upwards of 200 to get. That's very tough most days. Then there's Rishabh Pant, who's literally dissecting the bowling. He's taking it apart. And there's Sanju Samson at the other, and he's gently slicing it. 2 fabulous players to watch, 2 completely contrasting styles. One the left-hander pummeling everything in front of him, one the delicate right-hander finding space, and their partnership was one for the ages. If you want to watch one batting performance other than that Sehwag one I talked about, or maybe comparable, go back and watch Rishabh Pant and Sanju Samson. Oh, it was wonderful to watch. That was number 3 for me, for the Delhi Capitals. Now let's go on. What was number 2? We're looking at 2019. Remember, for 6 years, the Delhi Daredevils, then the Delhi Capitals haven't qualified. They've taken the devil out of the name, they've put capital in, they've changed coaches, they've changed managers, they've changed everything around. Nothing seems to work. Then Ricky Ponting comes in. Good man manager, tough man. They give the captaincy to young Shreyas Iyer. He'd just taken it midway through before. They put together a really good core of Indian players, and they qualify for the playoffs. They don't yet win it, but they qualify for the playoffs. And if you go where the Daredevils or the Capitals have been, then that is a significant comeback. 2019 was good, and 2020 promised to be even better for them with a very, very good side indeed. So that to me was number 2. Now what about number 1? I'm going back to 2009. What a side the Delhi Daredevils had assembled. There was Sehwag and Gambhir, of course. Then if you wanted a keeper, that Dinesh Karthik, you had Amit Mishra, you had Ashish Nehra, you had A.B. de Villiers, David Warner, Tilak Ratne Dilshan, Daniel Vittori, Dirk Nannes, Fadweez Maruf. It was just a fantastic side. That top 6, I don't think the Delhi Daredevils have ever assembled a side like that again. Warner and Gambhir opened, Sehwag batted 3, Dilshan 4, AB 5, Dinesh Karthik 6. And they were by far the best team that year in the IPL. They topped the league phase, romped through into the playoffs, and there was this one amazing innings from Adam Gilchrist that just just ruined everything for them. In fact, as it turned out, led to the change in qualification procedure and the way the playoffs were played. But 2009, Delhi Daredevils sighed for sore eyes. But when you remember something that far back as your number one moment, it also tells you that times have been grim since. The future's bright for the Delhi Capitals.